Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 106, for Saturday, December the 20th, 2008. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review a movie 7 days a week. Well, hardly that, but my name is Leland Brungar and thank you very much for joining me. I'm back! I got really sick last week. I felt crappy for like 3 days straight, and then the fourth day I woke up and I was dead. I spent probably 4 days in bed, probably. I couldn't speak. I felt like I had a knife in my throat. So, but even when I felt better, my voice was still completely gone, so I couldn't do the reviews for you guys. But as you can see, I have a bunch of recording equipment here, and that's because I'm not starting the Nitpick It podcast, which I will be starting soon, which will be my podcast centered around movies and TV and comic books. Check out my website, nitpickit.com. It's my blog. I update it daily. Lots of really cool stuff there. I'll be starting that podcast. But I'm starting an additional podcast with my best friend, Andy. It's called The Dampercast. Check out dampercast.com, D-A-M-P-E-R cast, C-A-S-T.com. It's going to be like The View, but with two guys, so it really won't be anything like The View, but we're going to hang out and we're going to talk, and I promise it'll be entertaining. Check out dampercast.com. We'll be recording that tomorrow, so it will. The podcast will be available through iTunes, not yet because we haven't recorded anything, so I'll probably mention it when I post it, but look forward to that. Dampercast.com, that's another project I'm starting. But hey, I've been gone a long time, but I've got 3 huge reviews for you guys for the next 3 days. Today, I'm reviewing Frost Nixon. Tomorrow, I'm reviewing Milk. And the day after, I'm going to be reviewing Gran Torino. So 3 huge reviews to make up for all the time I've been missing. But I'll get into the review. And the review I'm going to be doing for you guys today is Frost Nixon. And this movie is directed by little Ronnie Howard. And it stars Frank Langella, Michael Sheen, Sam Rockwell, Kevin Bacon appears in this film, and Oliver Platt. Rebecca Hall from Vicky Cristina Barcelona is in it, and from The Prestige. Fantastic actress. Frost Nixon is the true story of David Frost, who was a British talk show host who scored an interview with Nixon, and he decided that he was going to take it upon himself and his crew that they were going to try to get Nixon to basically apologize for Watergate and everything he had done for the company. Honestly, I thought the trailer for this film looked kind of goofy. I thought Frank Langella looked kind of cartoony. I wasn't sure how much I was going to buy into that. But this is a great movie. It is great. And I think one of the things that surprised me most about it, which is I think of these kind of true life biopics as they go through the motions of that person's life, or they just try to show you as much as they can. But what this movie does that I think is really smart is it chooses this week or so, or however long it is, of David Frost preparing for these interviews and then and interviewing Nixon. It takes a very limited time, and it focuses on the 2 characters of Frost and Nixon, of David Frost and Richard Nixon. And they are 2 really well-written characters, and I think that is absolutely the reason I bought into the story so much, was because, and it doesn't hurt the fact that Michael Sheen, is that his name? Or it's Martin Sheen. Michael Sheen and Frank Langella give 2 powerhouse performances. And this is really a character piece. I think that's what I liked most about it, was that it really isn't a paint-by-numbers political film. Watching this film, it feels so much more important than W, which is strange because W is about right now, and W should have been great, and it should have said all these things, but it didn't. Frost Nixon is doing that, and I also think Milk, to a certain extent, does that. I'll talk about Milk tomorrow, though. But Frank Langella's performance in this film is just captivating. He really is one of the best actors out there. If you haven't watched the HBO series that Steven Soderbergh and George Clooney produced called Unscripted, Frank Langella is on that as well. He is a phenomenal actor. He is so good. This film, Frost Nixon, is so interesting because a good deal of character development, plot and character development is about one of the characters' shoes. And I think that is so smart that it's about something so small, and it's about, I can't really put into words how much I loved this film and how great it is, and how every single scene is just filled with tension. Even these scenes where it's 2 guys sitting in a room together with a camera on them, just full of tension, and the relationship that is formed between David Frost and Richard Nixon is pretty amazing. There's a wonderful phone call between the two of them before the last day of the interviews that just blew my socks off. I literally had to put my socks back on after the scene. I loved it. I give Frost and Nixon a 5 out of 5. I can pretty much guarantee you I'm going to give a couple more 5 out of 5s this week because it's Oscar season and so many great movies are out, and I'm going to be praising them to the high heavens, I'm sure. If you guys are liking my reviews, make sure and subscribe. Give me some star ratings. If you have any questions, comments, leave them in the box below. Check out nitpicket.com, my movie, television, comic book blog, and check out dampercast.com for my newest podcast coming soon. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow if my voice can handle it.